Hello. Good evening and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be snooping through the dark alleys and corners of the American entertainment industry and how it is affecting BTS now. Because Hollywood be low-key fishy. There are things going on in Hollywood that should be looked at more closely. Because I honestly believe that those things make BTS's well-being and safety a concern. Armies are quick to dismiss and call armies who say that something might be going on with the BTS members. And the industry they're in now, conspiracy theorists, haters, clout chasers, antis, all of the above. I hate to destroy their world of rainbows and sunshine, but someone needs to open their eyes to the true state of this world. It is filled with sick, greedy, power-hungry people who would do anything or step on anyone to get what they want. And my goodness, these people are in plentiful supply in the American entertainment industry. Which surprise, BTS is now a part of. Enough with the woke talk. Put on your tinfoil hats. Get your shovels, cause we will be digging. So let's get into the video. BTS. The biggest and most successful group in K-pop history. They beat all the odds. From an unknown group from a small company to being called the biggest boy group on the planet. They are now the American entertainment industry's gem. Everyone knows who they are over there. 7 guys who had a dream. Who are living their dream. A dream they chased. A dream that turned out to be a nightmare. We all have heard of supposed celebrities being part of the Illuminati or devil worshippers. How much truth lies behind these claims? What goes on in Hollywood? And could BTS's safety be in danger? What other way to find out about the industry than from industry artists?
It's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's 3 different doors, right? There's 3 different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight.
These doors that he is talking about is a thing that every known actor, singer, you name it, was confronted with at some point of their career. There is no way around it. Eventually you'll have to choose one of these doors.
And they're straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that. Okay. You went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there.
I don't want you to misunderstand. What he means with the homo stuff is being sodomized. Usually by a group of 2 to 4 men. And it is one way of being initiated. This is what they do to young men who aspire to be something. This is what they do in Hollywood. And it is alarmingly widespread. This can take place either in a hotel room or one of those mansion parties. But that's for another video.
And then there's to the left. I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
The left side he is talking about is the initiation ritual that requires a blood sacrifice. And not just any blood, it has to be your blood. In other words, someone from your bloodline. It could be your mother, your aunt, sister, your grandmother, brother, and so on. After completing one of these rituals, you have officially sold your soul, and can now expect a great rise in fame and success. But they now also officially completely own you. Let's hear more about these doors.
His mother, Donda, passed away at the age of 58 in 2007 from heart disease, while also suffering complications from plastic surgery. Now, 8 years later, Kanye is opening up about her death to Q Magazine. The 38-year-old rapper tells the mag, "If I had never moved to LA, she'd be alive. I don't want to go far into it because it will bring me to tears." The topic came up when Kanye was asked what he had to sacrifice for his success. He said, "My mom."
In the game, it probably wouldn't be that. A lot of people.
That nigga tried to sacrifice me. That nigga tried to sacrifice. I hate speaking on it, and I want to say this right now. I want to say this.
No one goes at the biggest person in the game.
Yeah.
Also, when you do
I promote positivity, and I hope this doesn't sound like a contradiction, but they all suck dick and kiss ass, and I ain't never kiss nobody ass or suck nobody dick to get to where I got. A lot of rappers can't say the same. I ain't saying no names. A lot of rappers can't. Sorry, fuck rappers. A lot of artists, but I guess I am categorized with these rapper ass niggas. A lot of these artists or rappers can't say the same shit.
Licking and kissing on women. Are you following me? Yes. Kevin Campbell. His little sweet ass up and down Hollywood Boulevard. Thank you. So y'all making me forget who's the other people that he brought in. He's working with the Barge family, and last but not least, when Tupac came to Hollywood, it was the homosexual ritual. This is where the homosexuals came out against it, but I didn't mind. I wasn't talking about homosexuals. I'm saying there's a homosexual ritual that they go through in the Illuminati secret societies. And it is. In Skull and Bones, they're made to lay in a coffin and masturbate and tell all their sexual secrets. So when I mentioned that about it marrying itself on to hip-hop, they said, well, can you prove it? Yeah. Go back and go online and read where Tupac said he was asked by Quincy Jones to fuck him in the ass. When Tupac said no, that's when Tupac was marked for death. Why? Because Tupac was engaged to Quincy Jones's daughter. Quincy Jones's daughter's best friend was Aaliyah. Aaliyah was engaged to Dame Dash. Now, if y'all follow these people back, all of them either died or was brought to ruin.
Digit was stand up guy. The nigga with 2 years and 3 years was down there fucking them boys in the ass. Nigga, you know you is, nigga. Know I'm talking about old punk ass nigga. And let's get your mind on your money.
According to one article, superstardom is reserved for those who take part in murder of a lover, parent, or sibling. Many see a familiar pattern among celebrities, in which a family member or close friend will die tragically or mysteriously, after which their career seems to take off.
So now we understand that, which door you choose to walk through, makes out if you will make it or not. And with BTS getting all those awards, a lot of publicity in favor. Those who are in control there will say, we have given you all this. Now it's time for you to give us something back. You see, the first time BTS officially came to Hollywood, they were showered with attention, they got awards, they met all these A-list celebrities. What the boys didn't realize, is that they were being groomed. They were given a taste of that Hollywood life, of fame and great success. They let them experience all that, so that at the end they could come up to them and say, we just gave you a taste of a life that you could be living. But, all this is not yours yet. First, you need to take the oath. I bet they didn't think much of it then. But little did they know, what all this Hollywood fame would cost them.
And then when you get in, it's rituals, drinking blood, anything that we would think is totally inhuman, abominable, then that's what you must do. If you want to be a celebrity in Hollywood, then your attendance at these parties is going to be mandatory. Because if you want the movie roles coming in, then you've got to keep doing the rituals. You stop going to the meetings and you stop going to rituals, you start slowly losing everything that you had built up. And they don't complain. They get beyond that stage. They don't complain, they do it.
So when they are back in Korea, they have a chance to get away from all that madness. They are lucky they don't live there. There is also one more thing that guys have to do now that they are initiated. They often do that to get to the next level in their career. The dress ritual. In order to gain, in this industry you have to lose something. Your identity, your pride, your integrity. The dress ritual is a type of humiliation act, something that'll make you feel ashamed, and you'll have to do it publicly. Every successful man in this industry has gone through this. The ones who refused, never moved any further in their career.
Often celebrities are made the victims of ritual humiliation. Ritual humiliation is a common cult control technique used by college fraternities, secret societies, and cults, usually during the initiation process. the precursors to the secret occult orders that now form what we call the Illuminati, originated with the ancient mystery schools, which engaged in degrading initiations of their own. Hippolytus wrote in his 3rd century codex, Refutation of All Heresies, that initiation is nothing but blackmail through making the man commit shameful, often criminal acts. Hazing is a form of these humiliation rituals, and has spread into various sects of society through Illuminati subgroups, hidden in organizations and institutions which essentially function as recruiting pool. Since celebrities live their lives in public, humiliation rituals can be conducted on a very public level. During a humiliation ritual, the ego is the sacrifice. Public humiliation rituals could range from embarrassment on stage to having a sex tape leak, or any events orchestrated to direct embarrassment towards the victim. Male members are sometimes forced to wear a dress as form of degradation. This is especially humiliating when viewed in light of the sex acts they are often forced to endure during initiations. During an interview on the Oprah Winfrey Show, comedian Dave Chappelle exposed this practice. "I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree," Chappelle starts, before going on to describe how he too was pressured by Hollywood executives to wear a dress. Only after refusing several demands did the producers finally relent, at which point Chappelle says they suddenly had a new scene without the dress already written. Chappelle seemed to be indicating that this is, in fact, some sort of twisted ritual that those in the industry are often forced to endure. Oprah became visibly uncomfortable and quickly changed the subject. In fact, the clip proved so controversial, Oprah Winfrey Networks had the original version of this documentary taken down over its inclusion.
Now that you are one of them, you have to show the symbols to show your alliance. I have seen armies trying to prove BTS's involvement with the Illuminati by pointing out Taehyung doing the V sign under his eye or Jimin's subtle hands during performances. I do admit that this so-called proof is a little far-fetched. I'm not saying I am denying these claims and suspicions. You have to look for a more deliberate display of the signs. And it is not just the hands that are used to show these symbols. They can also be shown through clothing, tattoos, jewelry, art, and more. Okay, let's look at the times the BTS members purposefully displayed these symbols. But first, a little side info. These signs have occultic and satanic meanings and originate from ancient Egyptian and Babylonian philosophies and religious practices, which are still being practiced in Hollywood today. For example, this one is the all-seeing eye. We have seen many famous people do this. It is the most known sign, apart from the triangle, that people associate with the Illuminati. And now, this. You can explain it away as much as you want. He is doing it. This is not his signature V sign. So why would he do that? I'll tell you. Now that he sold his soul, he has to do these signs, he has no choice. Try finding a picture before 2016 of Taehyung doing something like this. Let me tell you, you won't. Because before 2016 they didn't blow up worldwide, and having world fame and therefore didn't have to do signs like this. I could literally, just put him in this collage. Armies. Please open your eyes. Now to the next symbol. This one actually was invented by the founder of the Church of Satan.
This is the sign of the horns. A curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know. I always figured.
If you want to know more about the El Diablo sign, how it came to be, that people associate it with I love you, and its true origin, there is a helpful link in the description. Feel free to check it out. I will make a full video further explaining, and showing times where BTS displayed more symbols like these. Now for a short recap. BTS has been initiated into the occult. They have been introduced to the dark, shadowy side of Hollywood, the side that helps to increase fame. They are now tied to the part in Hollywood that practices satanic rituals, occultism, orgies, sacrificing and more. And they are caught right in the middle of it. And it is quite obvious if you know what signs to look out for, and what they mean. Pedophile rings, satanic rituals, sexual predators, dangerous cults and secret societies. To the ones that still don't want to believe that they had to sell their souls to get where they are. After hearing all that, give me one good reason why BTS should stay and be a part of that industry. Name one. Just one reason. Hollywood is not looking for talent, they are looking for someone they can control and make money off of. Don't get me wrong, there have been and still are great talented artists who make great music and are great entertainers. Of course it will certainly benefit you if you are talented, because you will be easier to sell to audiences than someone who has to fake it. But at the end of the day they don't really care for talent. They want control. Some people are so blinded by the fame that they don't see what the Hollywood lifestyle is actually like. With all of these celebrities and talented artists telling how they had to sell their soul in order to get where they are. What makes you think that the industry made an exception when it comes to BTS? You say, BTS worked hard, they were trainees for years, they struggled, they had to go through a lot of pain and disappointments. Do you think they care? Let me tell you they don't. They don't care what BTS went through in the past as a group. I think DMX said it best.
The industry wanted, dead or alive, new artists to sell their souls in the way they survive. The industry don't give a fuck about you, but the industry couldn't make a dime without you.
In their eyes, they are just good-looking talented guys they can use to make profit, and to control the minds of masses of their fans, take their money, promote their agenda, etc. This group is real and they control the music industry. You may say that the Illuminati is not real or that they only existed a long time ago, and don't exist anymore. Well, I am here to tell you it doesn't matter what their name is. It might be the Illuminati. It might be a group that calls themselves the Super Friends. It doesn't matter. What matters is that there is a group of powerful people who control everything in the American entertainment industry. The BTS members are victims. Taehyung, Jimin, Namjoon, Jin, Jungkook, J-Hope and Suga. Victims of a huge scam. They've been fooled and deceived. They thought they've been offered a huge opportunity. A chance to finally live their dream, after struggling and working so hard for it for years. They were offered everything the world has to give. They were told, we will give you all this. All you have ever dreamed of. All you have to do is join us. They didn't know what that would mean. And they didn't know what price they would have to pay.